September is DMV Appreciation Month, raising awareness for the need for organ donation and acknowledging the work of DMV partners across the nation. Today, we're joined by Mike Scott with Aurora, Arkansas's largest organ procurement agency. Thanks for joining us, Mike.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. What is National DMV Appreciation Month? I've never heard of it. I know a lot of people might have mixed feelings about the DMV.
Well, it's been around for but National DMV Month is a national month that we show appreciation to our Arkansas DMVs. It's a national celebration where we give back thanks to our partners that make it happen on the forefront. About 90% of people actually register at the DMV for organ and tissue donation. So that's our first line of defense,
right,
or offense, as whichever you want to consider it as, to getting people registered to save lives.
Yes. And why is it important to celebrate DMV Appreciation Month?
Well, because like I said, people, that's that first line of people. Most people get introduced to organ and tissue donation. That's where they are our leading people asking, making sure that they get people to register, impact their communities, to save more lives in their communities. Yeah. And our DMVs are our first line of defense, and we really appreciate the things that they do every day.
Yeah, 90% of people sign up for organ donation at the DMV. That is a high number. Maybe personally, how have you seen organ donation and transplantation can have a personal impact in folks' lives?
Well, I've been at Aurora for about almost 20 years now.
Yeah.
So I've been able to witness quite a few life-changing stories. This is a young lady that lives in this area of the state. Her name is Whitney. I'm giving a shout out to Whitney because she's one of our most dedicated volunteers. And Whitney was, when I started working at Aurora, Whitney had just received her transplant, and that was 19 years ago.
Wow.
And she's graduated college, and she's gone on to be a very vibrant part of her community now. So those are just the small things that I've been able to personally witness throughout the time of my Aurora. I have friends who've had transplants, who've been on to walk their daughters down the aisle, or moms who've had their first dance with their sons who wouldn't have been able to have that chance to.
Without that transplant. That's great to hear. Those are great stories. How can people celebrate DMV Appreciation Month? What's the easiest way to do that?
Well, the easiest way is that when you go to get your driver's license and to become a registered organ donor, say yes when they ask that question. When you go into your DMV, go ahead and say thank you to them for the job they do. We know it's a thankless job, so we want people to register to save more lives, to help people in their own communities.
Yeah, certainly. And last time you were here, I think it's worth mentioning again, there's a couple of kiosks set up in Northwest Arkansas as well for people to register. Fill us in about that.
That is true. Although the DMV is your first way to most people are registered, we have a few other easy ways. We have an online registry, and we also have our newest method is with our kiosks, which you will see around, and they take less than 8 seconds. It's a little kiosk. You take your driver's license, you scan the back, and it populates the fields, and it's just that easy to register.
That's awesome. I think we have some information on that. We're going to put it over on our website as well. I know there's one. Yeah, there it is. There's one in Springdale, and there's another one in Rogers.
Right, at the Center for Nonprofits.
Yeah.
And we appreciate both those centers for allowing us to have those kiosks there to make it registering for tissue and organ donation easy.
Yeah, that's right. Mike, thanks again for joining us. Always great to have you and hear about the work that you're doing, restoring lives and giving people those opportunities they might not otherwise have. So we appreciate that.
Thank you.
Absolutely, yes. And we're going to have information about all of that over on our website about how you can celebrate DMV Month, DMV Appreciation. I love it.